holding up a welcome home Ruben flag in Portuguese before the game and applauded him off after seeing him steer his side to a win in his first half of the performance.
Well, they won the game, and that's the most important thing. I think obviously going forward, scoring goals was an important thing he wanted to address. He did that today. I think he's still working on trying to find the best balance in the team. Obviously Bruno played as a 10 in the first game, played a little bit deeper today. A lot of people are playing different positions, so it's going to take a bit of time to see these players in different positions, and then he can work out what he wants his best team to be. But I haven't seen Kobe Mainu yet, but it's a work in progress. But I thought today was address the goal scoring, but I still think he's going to work on the balance as a whole.
Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, is it, Karen? This is only his second competitive game in charge of Manchester United, and he's been working with these players for only around about a week, because of course some of them were away on international duty, as well as the manager himself comes out to join us pitchside now. Ruben, we appreciate you coming out to join us. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
First of all, congratulations. Yes, right there. Congratulations on your first win. When we spoke, you said it was going to be special experiencing Old Trafford for the first time, but only if you won the game. So, happy?
Yeah. Of course, I see what everybody sees. Good moments, difficult moments, some confusion in the end, trying to hold the result, but the lads did a great job. I think they ran, they pressed, they tried to do the things that we worked these 3 days, and we won.
The fans are taken to you already. There's quite a few of them that have stayed behind here just to see you come out here, Ruben. How does that feel to get the applause from them and to feel accepted by these fans already?
The first thing is that half of the stadium doesn't know me. Doesn't really know me. I came from Portugal, and I did nothing for this club yet, so the way they make me feel at home, it's so special, you know. It's not after something, it's before something. This is something special, and I will keep this to the end of my career.
I mean, we were here just before the players were going to come out, before your first game, which is a really special thing, and I could feel the energy. I've been covering these games for 10 years, and actually the energy before the game was really, everybody was excited, because I think everybody's looking forward to obviously the football you played at Sporting, which was super successful. I think these fans, they just want to be taken on a journey, you know. I think, and that's why it was so exciting just to be here for your first game. What was your first game like as a United manager at home?
Was like a real ride. So we start very well,
yeah,
and then we suffer 2 goals in 2 transitions. I like the way the players continue to play our game. I can feel the crowd when it was 2-1. Sometimes we won the ball, and we had problems, I think, in the past that we give the ball too much. So the mindset now is to keep the ball. Sometimes they have to go forward. So they are really trying, but I think we deserve the win.
Is that why you played Bruno as a centre mid, maybe just to get a little bit more control because he's so good on the ball?
You can feel it, that is the most experienced player.
Yeah.
The tempo. Sometimes we start the play and Bruno is the right man to start with the tempo of the play. Then they play with the back 4. They close really inside. We try to switch play all the time, and Bruno is the best one doing that. So that's why I think he's a midfielder. If you see this game, Mason Mount always with his back for the goal. It's hard, and Bruno it's better with the goal in front.
Ruben, congratulations first and foremost, but does every game feel like an experiment for you because of the lack of training time? You've just got to go with certain risks, different players, different positions. Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, and I get anxious because I don't know what will happen. You know, because you don't control nothing at the moment. We are trying to see different things. Of course, we have an idea for each game, but I don't know the players, and we don't work a lot together. So we go to the game excited because you want to see different things, but at the same time you are a little bit anxious and nervous because you don't know how the game will go.
Everton here on Sunday then, Ruben. What's the one thing that you want to take from this game into that one?
The result. That's the most important thing. The environment. I think we improve. Of course, it's a different game from Ipswich, but we improve in the quality with the ball. We had more chances. We were more dangerous. But we'll have to change players. You can feel it. We try to press all the time. I think in the last 10 minutes was tough, and it's different for the players. I felt Rasmus was dead. I felt that some players were really tired. Anthony came from injury. He had to go out of the game. I think we did like 4 substitutions because of the fitness of the players, not thinking about what is the best for the game. We are in that moment. We need the squad all together, fit, and you have to take some risks, and that's it.
Well, we hope you enjoyed your first experience at Old Trafford as a manager, and we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ruben, thank you. See you very soon. Got the chance to speak to him now. Owen, Karen, we were talking about that before the game, about how he's such a great communicator and how honest he is with his assessment.
Honestly, it's amazing how open he is in some of the words that he uses. I think in the past, no managers wouldn't have used those words, saying you're a bit anxious. That's normal because you actually don't know the outcome of the game. But actually, for him to actually say that is really refreshing, because he wants these guys to play with a little bit more risk. That comes with a little bit of risk with that. But such an incredible communicator, and how his energy and how warm he is. That's why these fans are going to sing his name, because he plays good football. He's honest, he's open, and he wants the best for these players and for this football club. And yeah, I really like him. I just think he's a breath of fresh air.
The thing is, we all watch the games. We've watched the games time and time again. So that honesty is because we've all seen Man United and seen what he's up against. So when he makes those changes, at least he says, well, I've got to see them. And he keeps saying, I don't have the training time. I've got to test them. And the interesting point that I took from that is the fitness. The fitness of the players. Man United have had injuries, and Ten Hag said he never was able to pick his best 11, his best team. Well, he's got to get to that level, because the difference of having a Shaw in your team is massive. We saw that tonight, what difference that makes, and keeping Mount fit makes a difference. So that's an interesting part. They will have to run and get fit to this team.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with Kobbie Mainoo. Such a special young player. You'd think he'd kind of almost walk into that midfield. Ugarte I thought, played really well today. So there's a lot of people that they're going to get opportunities. But it was nice to see actually Højlund, step up and score some goals. He's a super talented young man. And I think there's so much potential in him, and that's a good thing about Ruben Amorim. He's brilliant with young players. You saw what he did with Victor Gyökeres. I'm sure he could do that with Rasmus Højlund as well, and obviously with Marcus to play. There's so many different options to come, and just be exciting to get Euro back fit, Shaw back fit. Mazraoui plays amazing every time he plays, so there's a lot of potential here.
But I think I don't think they've got money to spend, Owen. No. So I think he has to work with this group. He's got to push and challenge them fitness-wise, tactically. He has to take these risks, because January, I think it was a risk bringing him in on financial fair play, even his fee coming in. So this is the group he's got to work with. So he's got to get them to the level, and confidence has got to come as well.
Okay, well, we are going to be taking